You're listening to the #1 father and son team on radio, The Brian and Lee Show.
And we're back.
And it's a real pleasure on this afternoon to talk with Joffrey McClung. And she's a actress, author, spiritual personal growth author, teacher, inspirational blogger, and independent filmmaker as well. Mm-hmm. And her book, The Heart of the Matter. And we're going to talk about Mother's Day and why moms can love themselves, but usually do not. Mm-hmm. So, Joffrey, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
We're terrific.
Doing wonderful today.
Good.
It's great. Sun is shining.
Oh, well, we've got bad weather down here, but we're hanging in there.
Oh, where are you calling from?
I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Oh, Dallas, yeah. One of my favorite places, I visited the South Fork Ranch many years ago. Is that still?
Oh, I don't know. I lived in New York City most of my adult life. I came down here when my mom got sick, but I know it's still there. So I'm assuming they didn't tear it down. So I'm assuming it's still there.
Oh, great place! Great place. This is when the TV show Dallas was really going strong. So,
right. I remember that show.
Yeah, and it was great. Yeah.
And of course, he lied to me and said he saw everybody when he really saw nobody.
I saw their trailers.
that's what
true.
People do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
So we want to talk, because this is our Mother's Day show, I thought the topic of we love our moms, why don't they love themselves, I think is a great topic.
Oh, I would add that everybody needs to love themselves more, but I definitely think women definitely need to practice loving themselves more. We tend to look outside of ourselves for our value, our worth, our sense of being good enough. So I think definitely women definitely need to learn how to love themselves more.
So why don't we love ourselves? What gets in the way?
Well, I mean, when you're little, you're taught really to look for everything outside of yourself, and you carry that forward as you grow up. So you're looking to be told that you're loved from somebody else versus looking inward to find that sense of value and worth. I mean, women, we're told we're natural caretakers. It's good to care for everybody, to take care of everybody, and that's a good thing. But when you're looking for your value or your worth, perhaps for men it's a job. For women, it's their career as well. When you're looking for that outside of yourself, you're setting yourself up for failure, because no person or situation or thing can bring that to you. You're setting yourself up to really just fail when you're looking for something that can only be found within yourself.
I mean, I love Mother's Day. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but and I agree with you. I think you need to celebrate mothers every day, and mothers need to celebrate themselves every day. They shouldn't just rely on one day a year.
Well, I totally agree. And it's the same thing with dads, too. We all need to celebrate ourselves every day. But at least they gave mothers one day and dads one day a year to be celebrated, which is a good thing. We do need to celebrate our parents. It's a good thing to do. But we need to do ourselves, learn how to offer to ourselves what we are looking from other people to get. Because when we learn to offer it to ourselves, we automatically have more to give to other people. That's the irony of it.
Without a doubt. So how did you get on to this road of spirituality, and how did this knowledge come to you?
Oh, Lord, it's been a long time. I've been on this planet a long time, people. I started studying spirituality, metaphysics, personal growth back in the really 80s, I have to be honest. I went through a dark night of the soul in the 80s. So I began to do research and study and meditate and do all of that sort of thing. I never stopped, frankly, and continued my self-discovery work, so to speak, and added more and more things to it. And then when I went through my second dark night of the soul, yes, I was lucky enough to have two of them. That woke me up that I was on the right path to get this self-love, and I needed to get it now because everybody around me was being ill with cancer and dying and whatnot. And I thought, what's weird, not to get too deep or heavy, but every single person that was facing their death all said the same thing to me. They all said that they wish they had loved themselves more. And these were 3 different people that I helped face death. They all had cancer or MD or whatever disease they had, and all different ages. Some were in their 70s and some were in their 80s, and one was in their 50s. But they all said the same thing to me, that they wished they had loved themselves more. So that really was my answer, that I was on the right path to continue my homework. I ended up writing the book about how I got back to self-love so I can help other people find their way back. Because I think you got to do all this work on your own. It's great to have therapy. It's great to do things. But a lot of this work you got to do on your own to get to know yourself.
Yeah, one of the reasons I started in radio is that I wanted to interview people who would help me understand myself more. And so, this happened about 40 years ago, and where I started on this journey. And I agree with you. You never stop. It's continual learning and uncovering things about yourself. But for me, it was interviewing people on the radio was a lot cheaper than therapy.
Oh, well, certainly. And you know how smart you are to know you had things to learn along the way.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. They're kind of on a path, if that's the path they're going to be on. And until they have a dark night of the soul, when something bad happens to them, they lose a job or a relationship or whatnot, they go on that path until that happens. And then they ask, what do I need to learn? So thank yourself that you knew that 40 years ago. That's a pretty good thing to know ahead of time.
Well, I was in a pretty dark place at that time. So being able to climb out of that place for me was the only thing I could do was to learn from people that knew a lot more than I did about the subject. And it was amazing the amount of insight and information I've gotten over the years. And it's even more amazing that the transformation that happens is that, you change your whole way of thinking, your mindset, and you change from within, not from without. And that's the secret. That's the real secret.
That is definitely the secret. You got to change within. If you want to change the outside, you got to change the inside first. I can't tell you how many times I tried to do it the other way around way back when. Well, I'll change the outside. I'll get a new partner. I'll get a new home. I'll get a new job, whatever it might be. But I still had me. I still had the issues I was carrying around, the wounds that I was carrying around that formed my negative beliefs about myself and my place in the world. And until I stopped to look at those negative beliefs caused from those wounds, healed those wounds, then I could change those negative beliefs, and then my life changed. But I had to go about, just like you said, I had to start inward first, not outward. But some people, you keep trying to change the outward until you realize, you know what, this isn't working anymore. I'm going to have to look inward. And looking inward can be quite fun. I mean, it can be devastating to notice your wounds and your pains and your negative beliefs. But it can also be quite interesting to discover your inner powers that you've forgotten you even had.
Well, yeah, there's an enormous strength in within each of us, and it's you got to find that inner strength. It's not the obstacles that happen to you in life; it's overcoming those obstacles. That's what I taught my children, and they've learned from that. So and I've when I speak to people, that's the best advice I can give them is to it's how you react to those obstacles.
Oh, you're certainly right about that. Unfortunately, a lot of people are just reacting versus taking it in, processing it, and making conscious decisions of what to do. So I think you taught your kids very well, I must say. Let me give you kudos on that.
Thank you.
You're a very educated person, obviously, because a lot of people don't do that. They literally walk around waiting to be charged by something in the outside world, and then they react to it almost viscerally without taking it in. What does this mean? Why did I bring this to my life? I'm big on when something happens in my life, the first question, that triggers me, that upsets me, or gets me off the trotted, so to speak. First question I ask myself is, what does this have to say about me? What is this saying about me? Versus always looking to blame the person that triggered me to begin with. That one changed a lot of things in my life. A lot of things. You can stop and ask yourself, what is this saying about me that I brought this into my life? That'll help you grow in your self-discovery.
Yeah, and I know many people that have, they look for a crutch, they look for drugs, or they look for some way to escape alcohol. So,
Blame's a good one.
Blame's a good one, yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like today's generation.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think blame is I have great sympathy for people who are around blamers, because I understand that energy, and it can be quite devastating to be around somebody who's constantly blaming you for their own feelings of worthlessness, not being good enough, not being valued. They're putting it all on you, and that's why I think we have all this bullying and blaming going on these days. I know we're off on Mother's Day. I'm sorry to go there, but it's that lack of value and worth. So you're blaming everybody for what you feel is lacking in you. And we need to start getting back and finding that feeling in us. And women especially, we're talking about mothers, we need to be able to find, how do we find that value? How do we find that worth? How do we find that sense of being good enough for ourselves versus waiting for someone else to hand it to us?
Mm-hmm. So what suggestions do you have? Do you have some tips or some advice that people can do to try to love themselves more?
Oh, yes, I do have. I have five tips for you guys today.
Great.
I came prepared for you.
All right.
5 things that women and men, frankly, can do these as well, but since we're talking about mothers. But everyone should do these, frankly. And there are 5 things to do to add more self-love to your life. Some of them are about doing, and some are about doing inner work as well. So I've tried to balance it a little bit for everybody. So the number 1 is practice self-compassion for your stumbles and mistakes, and self-acceptance for your flaws and weaknesses. If moms can practice forgiving themselves, I didn't do that cake right, I didn't do this right, I didn't do this good at the job, and forgive themselves and realize I don't have to be perfect, I'm doing the best I could in that moment, they'll mirror that for their children as well. So their children will be able to have self-compassion and self-accepting our flaws and weaknesses. Look, we've all got strengths, we all have weaknesses. When we accept them and say, well, I'm good at dancing, but I'm not so good at math, you can balance yourself out a little bit. So I would say practice self-compassion and self-acceptance. That's number 1, and that's one of the inner jobs you need to do on yourself. Number 2 is self-gratitude. You need to stop looking for validation on the outside. Learn how to appreciate and offer gratitude to yourself. We need to thank ourselves every day for 3 things we did that day. Now, sometimes they may not be great things. Sometimes they may be very small. But pick 3 things that day that you did. I chose one yesterday when I was going over this list for you guys, that I made somebody laugh at work. Okay, I felt gratitude for myself for that. Maybe I gave some change to somebody on the street. I felt gratitude for myself for that. Perhaps I was kind to someone. Find 3 things that you can appreciate about yourself and feel gratitude for being who you are. Do that every day. So you practice self-compassion, self-acceptance. You're mirroring that for your kids. That's a good thing. Practice self-gratitude every day. 3 things that you're grateful for that you did that day.
That second one is one of the biggies that I've learned. That I first learned was gratitude. Every day I get up, and one of the first things I do is to find something that I'm grateful for. So
exactly, but if you turn it to self-gratitude, where you're grateful for who you are, you're adding another layer to that. So I believe in both. Gratitude for what you're seeing, what you have in your life, the grateful things the universe has offered you, be grateful, but also add self-gratitude in there so you can be grateful for who you are. Flaws and weaknesses and all. Be grateful for who you are and find 3 things to remind yourself how grateful you are who you are. That's number 2. So I'm with you on gratitude. Gratitude in all sorts of ways can change your life big time. Big time. Number 3, give yourself some alone time. Everybody needs to be alone sometimes. If you have little ones and running around the house, it may be only 20 minutes or 15 when your partner comes home. If your kids are older, maybe you can tap in 30 minutes or even an hour, but you need to be alone. And when I say alone, I don't mean getting on Facebook. I mean, put your phone down, put your tablet down, and spend some time alone. You can meditate, you can walk around in nature, you can daydream, but you need to spend some time alone in order to do that self-discovery work, frankly, and also to be able to calm yourself down. That's why I added the word meditation in there, to calm yourself down. We all need some alone time. And women, if you have little ones or children in your house, you're not getting a lot of alone time. Maybe it's a hot bath. Whatever you need some alone time. That's number 3. Number 4 is you need to do something once a week that brings you joy. I mean, just for pure joy. Not for any reason. It doesn't give you anything. It's not for somebody else. It's something you want to do that brings you joy. It could be taking a class. It could be dancing. It could be gardening. Whatever brings you pleasure, you need to do once a week to remind yourself that you're capable of pleasure just for you. Not for what you do for somebody else. Not for your kids. Not for your partner, your husband, or your job. But for you. What gives you pleasure? Well, I mean, obviously, you guys know what you do for pleasure, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it. This is it.
And you're doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Men tend to do this a little better than women. Women, we tend to do it for other people and think that should feed us. But if we would give this 1 hour to ourselves to give ourselves, it could be reading a good book. Mm-hmm. Reading a book is a good thing. You need to do something for yourself alone. I mean, give yourself that joy once a week. And then number 5, don't stop growing. People who continue to grow and change live happier, fuller lives. And you're also showing your kids that it's never too late to make inner changes or outer changes to a better life. To learn how to forgive the past, overcome a fear, take a class that frightens you, whatever it may be, you need to do something to constantly make yourself grow and change.
So, Lee, you ready to skydive?
Yeah.
Oh, I did that. That is so much fun. I cannot tell you how much fun it is. Although it was cloudy the day I did it, so I didn't get that pleasure of seeing, the ground below me, which would have been exciting. But yeah, you got to skydive, people.
Was that on your bucket list? Was that on your bucket list?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had that. I wanted to skydive. I wanted to do a race car. That's still on my bucket list. Although in DFW, there is a racetrack here. I could go do that. Yeah. I'd love to do a racetrack ride. That would be really fun.
But Lee hasn't been skydiving yet, but he did go on a helicopter tour many, many years ago. So he's been up in the air.
Yeah, I took my whole family around in San Francisco, around Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge, and really nice. But when I thought about it, first of all, I'm afraid of heights, so doing those type of things.
Mention that.
Oh yeah. I can't get on a step ladder without feeling woozy. So.
Okay, you didn't stop growing. You did something different and made yourself grow.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But when I thought about it, I think about it now, and I said, I could have wiped out my whole family doing this. This was not the smart thing to do,
Well, you might as well all go together at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But, unlike when you rode the elephant, then it would have been just you and your kids.
Yeah, we have a saying in our family: when you want to overcome challenges, ride the elephant. Because we were at a state fair, and so my daughter said, "Oh, there's an elephant. Go and ride it, Dad." And I said, "Well, I'm afraid of heights. That's pretty high up, the elephant." And
it's funny. You don't think how high an elephant is until you actually get on its back.
Yeah.
I would think it's pretty high. I could think you're afraid of heights. An elephant would be a little too high.
Oh yeah, it's high, and then it.
But then again, we were little kids who were willing to do anything,
or have your dad do anything.
Did you ride it? Yeah. Did you ride it?
I did, and it was the greatest feeling because you're overcoming your fear of heights. But when the thing started to move, that's when I really got scared, and they said that all the color from my face drained and I turned completely white, so, and getting off afterwards, it was like I was stumbling around, and they thought that was great,
I think your kids are pretty smart. They're making you grow constantly.
Oh yeah. I've grown, especially Brian. Brian has challenged me for continuously. So there you go.
And I've overcome challenges of my own.
Yeah. It's. I think you're right. You have to keep growing and keep challenging yourself, and the things that it's not the fear, it's kind of dealing with the fear and overcoming the fear. If you can do that, that's really what courage is. It's not being afraid, it's how you deal with being afraid.
Oh, certainly. It certainly is true. And fear can stop so many people, but we all have fears inside of us. If we'll go in and do the inner work, we can conquer a lot of those fears. And then when a new one comes, we know how to do the inner work to overcome it again or get on the elephant.
Mm-hmm. Ride that elephant. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that elephant idea. I'm going to use that one, guys.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a great thing. And so, for moms out there, the greatest gift that you can give yourself this Mother's Day is to love yourself. And these five tips are just great. I agree with all of them because I've done all of them, and they do work. They definitely do work.
Oh, certainly. And if you do this for yourself, you're teaching your children how to learn how to do it for themselves as well. So you're actually, doing two things at once, really.
Well, that is the key. The key is that it's not only you're teaching other people, especially your children. You're teaching other people how to do this, how to grow, how to become a much better person than you are at the present. It's continuous growth.
Well, hopefully we're growing as generations, and one generation after the next, eventually we'll all love ourselves and we won't have to talk about it anymore.
There you go. There you go. And I like what you said about, people at the end of their lives, because, nobody really says, well, I didn't spend enough time at work,
or I didn't make enough money.
I didn't make enough money. Yeah, I wish I would have made a few more dollars.
And I was expecting, perhaps, maybe I missed out on certain relationships, but when they all said the same thing, that they wish they had loved themselves more, that really caught my attention.
Wow.
And I thought, okay, I'm definitely writing this book. And I did write the book.
Well, I wish you great success with it. People that are listening can buy the book at Amazon. Is that right?
Sure, it's at Amazon, or you can go to my website, joffreymcclung.com, or you can type in it'sallaboutselflove.com. Takes you to my website. You can read some free chapters there.
That's great. That's great. I really enjoyed this, and come on back sometime, and we'll do it again.
Oh, I would love to. You guys, thanks so much for having me.
You're welcome. And we're going to be right back after these short messages.